But why change a recipe that is 200 years old?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Words to live by. But it seems some restaurant chains didn't get the memo. Here are 10 fast food recipe changes that never should have happened.
This was a terrible, terrible mistake.
McDonald's Big Mac.
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Iconic, classic, an undeniable hit. These are likely words that come to mind when thinking about the world's most famous burger. The Big Mac has become much more than McDonald's signature burger, reaching pop culture status almost immediately after making its debut. So when McDonald's decided to tweak the famous burger, fans all over the world gave a collective "What the?" before promptly shaking their heads. For whatever reason, McDonald's decided to say, to heck with the old cooking methods. You know, the methods that made the burger a hit, and change them along with changing the cheese for the Big Mac.
I want this cheese.
The burger tweaks first hit McDonald's locations in Australia, Belgium, and Canada back in 2019. Then the inevitable announcement regarding the tweaked burgers heading to the US came in April 2019 and would be implemented by 2024. This, of course, caused a massive fan backlash, with many stating that they were not interested in tweaks to their beloved burger. Unfortunately, McDonald's didn't stop there, as they saw fit to make the same changes to the classic cheeseburger, because why ruin one iconic menu item when you can ruin two? Burger King's new Whopper.
Trying to prevent Mr. Andrew from unleashing the Whopper with cheese.
Arguably the second most iconic burger of all time, the Whopper is not only the oldest signature burger of the two mega franchises, it also has a huge number of devoted fans who have loved the burger for years. So when some bigwig up at BK headquarters thought it was a good idea to change the iconic Whopper, just about everybody gasped. This was the scenario that played out in late 2021 when the burger giant announced that it would be tweaking things to improve the classic Whopper recipe by removing preservatives and artificial ingredients.
Yeah, it's just a smaller version.
However, the real problem came with BK's questionable marketing for the new and preservative-free Whopper. The new Whopper's commercial featured a 34-day time-lapse of a preservative-free Whopper decomposing and accumulating mold. Sounds yummy, right? While we all get what they were going for with the ad, it simply didn't work and likely turned many fans away from the Whopper and toward the nearest toilet. Subway sandwich bread.
Who were you, Subway? Before you were Subway.
While Subway may not be the first fast food restaurant you think of when looking for a quick bite, the sandwich chain is nevertheless a fast food powerhouse. Marketed as a healthier alternative to the fried chicken, burgers, and fries of rival franchises, Subway's sandwiches offer customers a wide variety of sub-sandwich goodness. One of Subway's biggest selling points is its freshly baked bread. And while there's nothing quite like that soft and delicious Subway bread, somebody must have figured it was time to resolve a problem that didn't exist. Translation: Subway decided to go ahead and change their popular bread by adding something less than traditional to the recipe.
This is a rebellion.
Subway experienced major backlash after changing their famous bread in 2014. This change in bread was brought to public attention by a food blogger who made it known that the sandwich chain was using an ingredient called azodicarbonamide in their bread. For those that aren't familiar with the chemical, azodicarbonamide is used in the production of yoga mats, among other things. Yes, you heard that right. Subway did address the controversy and agreed to remove the chemical from its bread. So the next time you picture that footlong as you stretch ever so slightly to achieve downward dog, you'll know why. New to BabbleTop? Then how about hitting that subscribe button? It's easier than a trip to the drive-thru, and cheaper too. Thanks.
You're welcome.
McDonald's apple pie.
Apple pie and ice cream?
Perfect.
McDonald's apple pies cover almost all the bases when it comes to a great fast food dessert. Or rather, they used to. The perfectly crispy pies jam-packed with apple cinnamon goodness were so irresistible, it would take everything in your power not to buy as many as you could hold in both hands. But as stated earlier, that was before McDonald's decided to change their famous pies. In 1992, McDonald's stopped deep frying its classic apple pies and instead decided to bake them.
They baking now, boy.
The change did not go down well with fans, as the original recipe was beloved. If you can believe this, the change briefly gave rise to a McDonald's apple pie black market. Not a joke. To make matters worse, McDonald's changed the apple pie recipe again in 2018, offering a healthier version of the already frowned-upon pie. McDonald's has made changes or tweaks to some of its classic items, such as the Egg McMuffin, and vastly improved the product. But in this case, the burger chain really dropped the ball. Or pie.
Like warm apple pie.
Taco Bell cheese.
Hey, this isn't Taco Bell.
There's more to life than burgers and fries. Over the years, many franchises have become well aware of this, which has caused fast food restaurants to, well, like Taco Bell says, think outside the bun. With that not-so-subtle hint out of the way, Taco Bell has been thinking outside the box long before their famous ad campaign. With Mexican food being as delicious as it is, it was pretty much a no-brainer to mass-produce the food from south of the border and bring it to hungry patrons nationwide. While the Mexican food chain has been serving up surefire hits for years, there are a few items that are a bit questionable, such as their nacho cheese.
I have a question for you.
Now, to be fair, most fast food or convenience store nacho cheese isn't going to win any awards, so saying that Taco Bell cheese barely resembles cheese isn't exactly breaking news. With that said, the neon yellow cheese has always been tasty. However, in 2017, the chain decided to remove an ingredient called yellow dye number 6 from the nacho cheese recipe, replacing it with a natural alternative. This change seemed to go unnoticed. However, the chain decided to do away with nacho cheese altogether in 2022. This move to simplify the menu resulted in unhappy fans and lonely naked nachos. Hopefully, the Mexican food chain will reconsider their unpopular decision.
Please reconsider. Please reconsider.
McDonald's fries.
French fries are sold to McDonald's, whose founder is Ronald McDonald. Ronald.
What is it about those golden, crispy little sticks of fried potato goodness that makes them so irresistible? This question has already been answered. Beef flavoring. Yes, McDonald's secret ingredient for making the world's tastiest French fries has been cooking them in a vegetable oil and beef tallow blend. Unfortunately for the mega burger chain, a Nebraska millionaire named Phil Sokoloff suffered a cardiac arrest and pointed the finger directly at McDonald's fries as the prime suspect for the heart attack. Sokoloff launched a multi-million-dollar campaign over the span of 2 decades to urge fast food eaters to choose a healthier lifestyle.
We're eating healthy.
This campaign forced the burger chain to change their fry cooking method from the tallow mix to pure vegetable oil. Problem solved? Well, no, as this caused not only McDonald's stock to fall, but the 100% vegetable oil increased the trans fat content, ironically making the new fries less healthy. Most customers who continue to eat at McDonald's claim that the current fries were way better back in the day.
I miss you so much.
You know this is an open line, right?
What?
So younger Mickey D's fans from all over the world missed out on the original tasty fries. But with nothing to compare it to, today's version of McD's fries are still the franchise's top-selling item. Wendy's chicken.
Chicken recipe's gonna be all that's left of her.
Wendy's has become one of the most beloved franchises on the planet for one reason: delicious food. From burgers to fries to the iconic Frosty. And of course, chicken sandwiches. The Wendy's chicken sandwich has always been a tasty favorite, but it's the healthier grilled option of their chicken sandwich that gives the franchise an extra added secret weapon of sorts. The grilled chicken sandwich has been sitting beside its fried cousin since 1990.
This is the entire 1990s?
Yes.
And both healthier fast food eaters and customers looking for something different have been smiling ever since. Unfortunately, for lovers of the grilled version, the old-fashioned burger chain pulled the grilled chicken sandwich from their menu back in March. This, of course, didn't sit well with fans who were not happy with the sandwich being discontinued. However, to fill the void, Wendy's decided to replace the beloved sandwich with the grilled chicken wrap. Suffice it to say, while a wrap is nice, a wrap is not a sandwich. Domino's Pizza.
The old Domino's pizza crust teaching the new Domino's pizza crust how to be crusty.
At one time, the ruler of the pizza franchise world was Pizza Hut. However, mountains have been climbed, and nowadays, the one true ruler of the pizza franchises is Domino's. Yes, the popular pizza chain has been a consistent #1 for years, outselling both former Kingpin Pizza Hut and Little Caesars consistently. Of course, that's today. But before 2009, pizza lovers weren't exactly racing to the chain.
I'm not going, okay? I'm not going!
In 2009, Domino's decided to give their pizza a complete overhaul. How? By ditching the poor quality ingredients used in the past and changing their recipe to include real mozzarella, a new sweeter tomato sauce with herbs and red pepper, and a brand new garlic-dusted crust. This new Domino's pizza recipe catapulted the franchise to new heights, placing them firmly into the pizza chain stratosphere. This is a case where the old formula was broken, and doing a little tweaking actually saved a struggling franchise. Burger King fries.
Must quench with French fries.
As mentioned previously, let's make it known that the undisputed king of fries is McDonald's. Sorry, BK. However, that doesn't mean that Burger King fries are anything other than delicious. In fact, there are many fast food aficionados out there that think BK fries are superior due to their crispiness and overall stiffness. However, in 2011, BK decided to make their fries a bit thicker for some reason.
How thick could you get?
To make matters worse, the burger chain also decided to reduce the sodium content by 20%, making for a thicker, less tasty French fry. So, what happened next? Well, to no one's surprise, fans of the original BK French fries were not happy with the new and improved product. Whether the BK higher-ups and the McDonald's corporate execs, for that matter, have a newfound hatred for the French fry, or simply felt like they had too many loyal customers, is anyone's guess. Why change a good thing?
Why?
McDonald's Sprite.
Send this. Sprite.
What is it about those McDonald's fountain drinks? Why do they seem to taste just a tad better at McDonald's than anywhere else? Who knows? Does it really matter? This is particularly true when it comes to McDonald's Sprite. Most McDonald's fans would agree that the Sprite served up within the Golden Arches is tasty. But you know what they say about a product that sells well, tastes great, and is an overall crowd pleaser? Let's forget all that and change the recipe. What's that? You never heard anyone say that before?
I couldn't imagine, no.
Well, McDonald's Australia seemed to think this was a good idea. McDonald's franchises down under felt it a good idea to swap out regular Sprite for Sprite Zero Sugar. This, of course, was not a crowd pleaser, especially since the burger chain didn't announce the change to customers. It's one thing to institute change, but letting your loyal clientele take a sip of their beloved Sprite only to get a mouthful of Sprite Zero is, well, an unpleasant surprise, to say the least.
I am offended.
Go ahead and watch another great video. Just tap or click. First time here? Then leave us a comment, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.